What's up, everybody? This is Shamar Robinson.
And I am the king of pop trash, Nick Jenner.
And I want to talk about, some of the artist beef that's been going on. I think that's why I got my friend, the king of pop trash, here to actually, because he can relate to it. Because, not to say that he was in it, but
I'm an artist.
He's an artist, to be exact. And I just want to get his intake, and I'll put my input in it too. What's your thing about all this beefing and towards artists itself?
Well, at the end of the day, I feel like that beef with another artist has been here since Biggie and Tupac, Snoop Dogg, all of them, like Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Lil' Kim, Eve, like all different types of things. But me being an underground artist, we still experience it. It's like you'll have people, but what I don't understand, for one, let me say that, what I don't understand about it I understand it as far as mainstream artists, but I don't understand it. What I do understand about the mainstream artists is that people hustle and strive so hard to be number one and be at the top, and they don't ever want to see nobody, especially if it's somebody who is similar to them or kind of seems like it's like a new version of them. They don't want to see that person be bigger than them because they feel like they came, a long way, and they don't want to see nobody be bigger than them. But as far as underground artists, I don't understand it because it's like we're all in the same boat. Some more than others, but we all are in the same boat, and it's like, yes, I've had my days where I've dissed people, and that was only one time. And I never dissed anybody ever again. What I do in my music is, if I feel a certain way, I'll let it off. That's just me being an artist. I have to talk about it. But as far as the beef and the competition, I don't really try to fall into that because I don't have competition. My biggest competition is myself, and all I want to do is just make myself be bigger. But the artist beef is like people are out here bashing other people. Somebody put out a single, they're like, that song, like subliminally, especially what I've had from me is nobody has ever directly said anything about my stuff to where I could see it. Being direct saying something is up front, just be like, oh, the king of pop trash song was not hot. And then this haven't happened recently because nobody can say anything, bad about my stuff. If they did, they're a hater. But as far as old stuff, I understand that, yes, I have progressed so much as an artist, but it's like when you have people that still don't make hot music at all, and their music ain't on the radio, their music is not on MTV Jams, their music is nowhere, but yet they want to compete so much because their mind is stuck. Like they think they're like a Beyonce or a Nicki Minaj or all this stuff, and I just don't. That's not where I am with my career. Mine is just not focusing on the negativity and only focusing on the positivity. And the only positivity that surrounds me are people that have the same creative skills as I do.
Now, when you put it like that way, can you say is it more worse than now, or is it just
worse?
It's worse. It's worse. My intake on
No. I was correcting you because you said worse, sir.
Oh,
but
okay.
Worse.
But has it gotten worse or has it gotten it better?
Well, I don't have any
issues with it.
No, I don't have any artist beef because I don't know if I do, to be very honest, because I don't focus on it. It's like I learned that from Gaga. Gaga has said that before, like when the reason why she stays so positive and stays in her music and continue to bring stuff because she don't focus on what people are saying. And in her world, it's the tabloids and the paparazzis. In our world, it's the Facebook and the Twitter and things like that. But I don't focus on that because at the end of the day, if I sit there and fall in place to respond to everything that people say and things like that, that's belittling me. And I'm way stronger than that. So I just feel like I just don't say anything. They're still the same place, and they still the same ones mad at me because I am still putting hot shit out and doing what I do. I'm talented. I am a triple threat of Baltimore. I won't say I'm the only one, but I feel like I am one of the triple threats of Baltimore because I do a lot more than just rap. I'm not even going to be doing this rap shit for a long time. Like, this is just for the moment. And then when I get tired of, because I don't even really like to call it rap, I like to call it poetry and stuff like that because I have so many words in my thing. But as far as like the artists beefing and stuff, no. I noticed that a lot of people aren't doing that no more, especially from the underground. A lot of people are not doing it because they just like, where's that getting me?
Now, my intake on it now is like, okay, what's the point of beefing with somebody? I mean, everybody is
because they're threatened.
I mean, yes,
they're threatened, and they're like, oh, mind you, let me set the record straight. None of these gay rappers are going to ever be the #1 gay rapper. You're not. Look how many gay rappers, Mickey Blanco, Leave, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, freaking all these different gay rappers, and I couldn't even name anymore, what's his name, Fly Young Red or something, him. He was, it was a rumor that he was, you know, signed to Young Money Cash Money from Lil Wayne signed him, and everybody want to be the first gay rapper. Stop focusing on being the first gay rapper and just being the first rapper that comes out with something unique and something slick, and then you take charge. Like,
now, when you put it that way, it gives a focus.
Because one thing about me is people may consider me as a gay rapper, but I don't consider myself as a gay rapper. And the only people that consider me a gay rapper are the people in the LGBT community. When I meet straight people, straight guys, and all different types, they consider me, oh, you're a rapper. They never say, oh, you a gay rapper, because that's not how I want to. I don't want that. Everybody think they're going to be a gay rapper and come out and be like a Nicki Minaj or be like a Zilia Banks, something like that, and you're not. You're still going to be the underdog, and ain't nobody going to invite you to shit because you coming out talking about fucking boys and stuff like that. That's cute for the LGBT community, but think about something that's going to enhance like longevity. Think about stuff like that. Don't sit there and just focus on, I want to be the gay rapper. I want to be Nicki Minaj. I want to be the gay rapper. No, that's not going to make you make it. You're not. I'm sorry. And if you do make it, kudos to you. But how I see it, and me just learning and doing so much research on this industry, you will not.
Now, I want to say my intake on all this, because it's actually a true thing out here, because when you in the LGBT community, and you're doing music, you should be proud of that first, because you're doing music and everybody is actually listening to it.
Right.
Listen to it.
Because it's hard. It's really hard.
And I think everybody out here should understand, like, when you are a gay person doing music, you should really appreciate that. Don't think about the #1 thing.
But no. I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going to say that you should appreciate it, because at the end of the day, who are we to say that we should appreciate being a gay artist? No. If straight art and heterosexual artists can do it, we can do it too. And people set us in a different category when really we're just like them, because how many of these artists that they're claiming to be heterosexual are actually gay? There's a lot of rappers out here that are gay. Are they the first gay rapper? No, because they're not out, but they're gay. So it's like, I don't understand that. I'm not looking for that, because I could be in a room full of queens, just like I could be in a room full of niggas, and I'm still gonna get the same respect. It's not about that. It's about what you bring. If you're a rapper, have bars.
And lots of them, everybody.
And lots of bars, because like this is something that I also have to shout out DDM, who's from Baltimore. He told me one time I see him at an event, he has said to me that for us to be gay rappers, it's like we have to stand out way more than the guys. It's like we have to let them know we can't be the quiet one in the room. We got to be out and open. And I understood that. It took me a while, and I thought about it, and I thought about what he said. And I was like, that's because a lot of people expect the gay faggot-ass rapper to just sit in a damn room and not say nothing because you with a lot of niggas. I'm not like that anyway. I just keep my cool. I listen, and because I already know that I can be way better than anybody. I'm lyrically intelligent. Like, I can really write some crazy shit. But I don't do that because I'm not trying to compete with nobody. I'm just trying to make my own music and make myself happy.
And that's what I want to say. Like, you know, people out here that can do any talent that y'all doing out there, be proud of it, love it, and really love your talent, because I love what I'm doing right now. I love, you know, going to school, what I go to school for now. And
what is that? Because a lot of people don't know.
It's law enforcement, everybody. So I'm not out here to be nobody's snitch. I just know what I like. Like, he know what he likes, I know what I like. As far as I don't have time. I like to make people laugh. As far as anybody can see lots of my other videos that I'm appreciating the views and all that stuff. But I like what I do now. I like to go to school in the morning on the computer and, you know, have fun. And after the day, have fun.
And I like to write music, rap, and do what the fuck else I do.
So, to end this, y'all, be appreciative.
How are you ending it? You just make short-ass videos.
It's not even short.
Next topic.
You want to talk about next topic? Oh, okay.
Yes, I do
okay.
want to talk about the next topic.
Okay.
In fact, this is the King of Pop Trash Show.
No.
And I'm taking over.
No.
No.
Shut up. The next topic I do want to talk about is judgment. Now.
And that falls into place with slightly like artist beef, but it's just judgment on everything.
On everything. First, I want to see my thing about judgment. I don't have a problem with people being judged or being judgmental, but there's a certain level of it. That's why I kind of want to talk about it, and I want to see if is it good to judge people, or is it bad to judge people? Do you think it's good to judge people, or is it bad to judge people?
Who the hell thinks that judging somebody is a good thing? It's not. You know, and it's crazy because me personally, I don't know, people may call me a hippie. I don't know what people call me. But I am a person where, yeah, if you see some raggedy ass bitch walking down the street, and this is black people, because I have white people in my family as well. And I have, you know, and I watch different races do it, but I'm not being racist or anything. I'm all for blacks. I'm all for all different types of colors or whatever. But I do feel like a lot of people, like especially like African American people, when you look out the window, you can see a bitch, and I've done it. This is why I'm saying I'm not judging, since this is about judgment. I'm not judging because I do it too. But it's like you see a fat lady walking down the street, a thick lady walking down the street, and she got on a fucking legging, and it look like she don't have underwear on. You gonna be like, ew. Like, what the fuck? Like, did this bitch just have on a fucking legging with no fucking underwear? Like, like, you're gonna say that. But it's like, I know I had to stop doing that because I was like, even though, to be very honest, I don't give two fucks because people judge me regardless. And one thing, and I'm gonna take my glasses off. One thing that I feel like that I don't judge people for is because I'm gonna let you know something. I drink, I have an attitude, I fucking am a rock star, I have my rapper ways, I have all different types. I cause havoc, I throw cheers, I do all types of shit. But guess what? That's why I can't judge nobody. That's why when I see people on the street, it's like people who drink and get fucked up and smoke weed all fucking day and sniff coke will be the first motherfucker when they see a bum on the street be like, ugh, ew. But that bum that's on the street, the only thing that's different is you may have a home, but that bum on the street does drugs, drink, just like you do. But you judge them because they're a bum on the street. And the only thing that they don't have probably is no money and no home. And you could be a person who barely have that. You could be a person that lives with somebody. And you're still the same person to judge. And that's what made me not judge. When I sat there and looked at it like, yes, I'm not ashamed of drinking. I'm not ashamed of smoking a blunt. I'm not ashamed of...
Who is ashamed of smoking?
I'm not ashamed, because that's the only thing I do. But I'm not ashamed of doing the stuff that I do, yeah, I dislike, you know, some of my behavior. Yes, I'm not very happy with a lot of my behavior when I get into my temper, like when I get into tempers and things like that. I'm not happy with that. But, you know, that's life. Life turns people into that. And, you know, you just have to be able to tame it. But that's why I stopped really judging people, because it doesn't make sense. It's like people will judge somebody when they just got an outfit brought for them from Forever 21, but then they see another bitch coming out of school with some high water ass khakis on, with a dingy ass uniform shirt, and you fucking judge her. But somebody just brought your ass the outfit. And if it wasn't for the hair, the makeup, the shoes, or the clothes, you would be just like that.
Just like this, the ordinary.
And that's why I don't, because I come from being bullied. And I never got bullied on the clothes that I wore. I got bullied on my stuff being too tight, because I've never been the type to wear loose stuff. I'm just being the type to wear loose stuff. I've never been the type to wear loose clothing. I used to get bullied for being really light-skinned, being skinny, being real skinny, talking with a high-pitched voice, like not playing basketball, not playing football. Whenever all the other dudes would be running in gym, I would be sitting there writing in my book, because I used to write. But it's like, why judge people? And it's like the people that don't want to be, it's like the people that don't want to be judged is the ones that judge people. As soon as somebody says something about them, they get so defensive, and I don't like that.
Now, in my days, I was also, bullied, taunted, giving life up to myself, because it was just like why people are so ignorant and selfish to the world like this. Why would you judge somebody because they look the same way? I don't care how I look, as long as I'm doing what I gotta do, and people out here should care.
It's not about how you look. There's somebody for everybody. I don't believe in people being ugly or anything. There's somebody for everybody. So many people hit me up a day, but they'll never ever have a chance to talk to me, for the simple fact is I'm not easy. And it's like people just sit there and they judge people on looks. Now it's all about looks, because there's these shows that come out. And if it was, I come from a generation where there was no reality shows but The Real World and shit like that. And it's like, and you notice how the world was so different. Nobody was really worried about having, people were still worried about having the hippest stuff, but it wasn't like, oh, the girls out now getting their ass pumped and fucking a whole bunch of dudes and doing all that stuff. People look at that stuff from reality shows and stuff like that, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to follow that. I've always been a fashionable person, and I've always been somebody who took care of myself. I had a dad who was a fucking metrosexual, and he was in the mirror more than his girlfriends, and he instilled that in my brother. For those who know my brother, Christopher Dummies, he's the same way. We were brought up like that. My sister is the same way too. We're just really nice looking people who like to stay well kept, and that's not a bad thing. But that don't mean we're going to sit there and judge somebody else and talk about somebody else. Like, no, stop talking about people, especially African Americans. Y'all be the first ones to get so defensive when white people do it. But y'all do it to each other. It's just not fair. It's like, why judge the white people for doing it? Especially, and I say nigga I don't know if I can say it on your show, but I say nigga all day, every day in all my raps. And even when I'm out in public, I say nigga, 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 nigga. Everything is nigga. But people who get offensive to nigga shouldn't say that. I don't get offensive. A white person can be like nigga. I'd be like, what's up, nigga? But I'd be like, what's up, cracker? Bitch, you call me a nigga, I'm gonna call you a cracker.
We call him the cracker. We call
it's like, no, I won't call him a cracker, because I have white people in my family, but they better not ever call me a nigga. But, no, that's really my opinion on judgment.
My serious opinion on, and I really want to make a statement is, people, look at yourself first before you start pointing fingers, saying a few words, because at the end of the day, it's not cool, it's not right, and just learn embrace what you got, and not embrace what other people got. Any other words?
Yes. I also want to make a comment about the fighting situation. I felt like because there were a few people who did recaps and things like that, and I feel like I want to, I have an opinion on what he was trying to say.
Okay.
What Shamar was basically trying to say after me and him had a conversation about it, because I asked him, was that there's so many, society nowadays is, and I'm going to use this in my own words, society nowadays is so based on, and I'm saying this for a legitimate reason, and I'm going to explain to you why. World Star Hip Hop, YouTube, kids in middle school, elementary school, kids that are not even in kindergarten, are sitting there either behind their mom or cousins or brother and sisters watching these videos on YouTube of fights and then mimicking it. That's why nowadays every fight has a camera around. Because World Star Hip Hop and YouTube has really brought in these people's minds that, yeah, everybody's fight. He showed me a damn video out on Facebook or something of two little ass girls. They look like they are older than my niece.
They're 4 years old.
And they out there scrapping and fighting, and it looks just like what they probably seen on a YouTube fighting video. And it's just like people are out here just for the smallest thing. Instead of fighting a person with words, people want to fight people with fists. And at the end of the day, y'all see each other on the streets and y'all mug each other. Y'all don't like it. It's not like y'all came to a unity. Y'all gonna still be scared and be like, oh, if I see this bitch ever again, she probably gonna pluck my ass, so I'm gonna pluck her. And y'all gonna sit in jail.
That's
and at the end of the day, for people that say that I'm fighting for a cause, and there is no cause in fighting. There's a difference between fighting for your life. Now, if there's a whole bunch of guys coming to you, or a whole bunch of people coming towards you with knives and guns, and you're a man, and your manhood says, or your womanhood says, don't run. Because I'm somebody like that too. I'll be like, I ain't running from no fucking man. I'm gonna sit there and fight. But if you just have something on Facebook and somebody is talking about you or something, and you want to walk up to them and then record it, what makes you look even more of a knot, and record it, it's like, it's just dumb. Like, why do that? I don't understand it. It's no cause. You're not Malcolm X, and you're not Martin Luther King sitting here fighting. You're not none of that. So it's like, it's not a cause. It's you being ratcheted out on the fucking street that one day you're going to end up in jail. And then when you're sitting in jail, you can tell that commissioner that it was a cause.
And then that commissioner is going to see you.
And that commissioner is going to give you that fucking paperwork and send your ass back to that motherfucking thing. Trust me, I've been there before. So tell them that it's a cause. It's no cause.
And people, I am not trying to say that y'all don't have to fight, but please, Think of some things before you even start throwing your hands.
My grandfather used to tell me, if you start off trying to fix the confrontation with words, if you can't and the person wants to fight, then you fight. Right. People nowadays be like, bitch, pluck. Y'all think you're gonna live the rest of your life like that? You're not gonna have a legitimate family. You're not gonna have kids that respect you. You're not gonna have kids that have education and things. They're gonna go after what they see you do.
And I want y'all to understand this, because at the end of the day, when y'all are out here in jail because of what y'all are saying is, I was fighting because somebody said something, think about it. It's no causes. It's straight jail and tell the commissioner.
To be very honest, after me saying what I just said, and you post this video, it's like at the end of the day, you can't tell a person that to listen. Everybody's going to go off of what they want to go off of, and that will be them. When they sitting up in that jail, they will think about it. That was you. You wanted to be big and bad. You wanted to do it, then go right ahead. You did it. So deal with it. Mm-hmm. That's like every single thing that I do. I deal with the shit.
And I deal with everything.
I have to sit in fucking court. If I have to sit in fucking court, I will be in court. Speaking today is the 21st. Okay, that'll be the 24th. Okay. Like if you gotta like that's that, but don't. It's like if somebody can tell you, like, stop fighting. Because at the end of the day, it's people that you're fighting that you're going to want to be in face
the
2
next
to 3
day.
days. Yes, you having beef with people.
Day.
You having beef with people. And you responding to people and having so much shit to say when you're going to ask them for something, you know, in the long run. And it's like, why even do that? Shut up. Like, stop opening your fucking mouth, saying shit, and then having to come back to ask somebody to do something.
There you go. And on that note, I want to thank...
Now, recap me, because, bitch, y'all have my Facebook. Recap me. That's what
I want to thank... I want to thank the King of Podtrash for being a very good guest to the show. And next topic we're going to talk about is the first time you met. See you later.